Everyone, welcome back to Speedrun Ragnarok 2020. I am your next runner-up. We had a little bit of extra time, and we get to fill our setup block with Loom! And I'm very happy to be bringing it to you. Here in the booth with me, I have our wonderful host for this run, Tempest Mask. And Tempest, you told me before we got started, you have never seen this game before, correct?
I have not.
Wonderful. This is going to be the weirdest way to experience it, and I'm here for this.
Oh my gosh, I'm so ready for this.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started for Natara. Time starts when I click standard. So I'm going to go ahead, get us started, and go. So this is Loom. If you don't know about Loom, Loom was a point-and-click adventure game and released in 1990, originally by LucasArts. We are playing on what's called the VGA version, which was released a few years later. And also, it's the start of a Loom run. Those of you who have been here before and have seen this run know what we got to do. We got to wish Bobbin happy birthday. So everyone in chat, please wish Bobbin happy birthday, because today is his birthday. This whole game will take place on his 17th birthday.
Happy
Aw.
birthday, Bobbin!
Happy birthday, Bobbin.
So we always gotta say happy birthday to Bobbin, because this is about as happy as his birthday is going to get. You know, it's just a normal birthday. Don't even worry about it. So we are now walking along through the tents of Loom Island. In the cutscene that I skipped at the beginning of the game, Bobbin was basically called to the principal's office. Been called by the elders to show up because they are having concerns. What those concerns are, if you actually wanted to know, you had to listen to the 30-minute long audio drama that came with the game.
Oh no.
The concerns are Bobbin's actually learning how to do the thing,
It's heavier than it looks.
which is to weave. This game is actually set sometime far, far, far in the future. We don't know exactly when, but a long time in the future. And basically, everyone is so good at crafting that crafting is now magic. That's sort of the background. This is the age of the great guilds. We would have heard if we had let the narrator lady talk, but we don't want the narrator. We don't want her talking because she takes up time. I know in some of the copies there was an audio drama. Don't worry, if you are very industrious and good at searching on YouTube, there are copies of it on YouTube. Go listen to it. It's actually super good. And it has all the same cast as the original game. So now we're going to go and start solving puzzles. The way you solve puzzles in Loom is very different compared to other point-and-click adventure games. We are not going to verb any nouns. We don't have an inventory to manage. Instead, we are going to solve problems via spells called drafts. Drafts are basically when you use the magic of weaving to reweave reality. You might see that it come up. If you see the pause come up, that's because I have clicked ever so slightly off the screen and the game has gotten mad at me. Because this was designed back in the olden times of CRT monitors, where this game would have taken up the entire screen.
The olden times.
Yes. So welcome to what is probably, for most people playing this game casually, one of the most frustrating puzzles in the game, which is to open the sky. And then it creates a thunderstorm, and that thunderstorm got rid of that tree, and that tree is now a tree boat. But we skipped all that. Yes.
That was something.
Don't worry, if you think that's great, trust me, we are just getting started. I'm also going to talk about the fact that Loom actually features a randomization mechanic, which is interesting, but for speedrunning is also kind of frustrating. So every time you play Loom, every time we start a new game, the drafts that we use are going to be different. There are 4 different lists it could be, and it's only after learning the second one that I will be able to know which list I'm on. Luckily, Lore Master Motos, who was helping out earlier this morning, and myself have put together a handy-dandy tool. for figuring out which draft list you're on. Let's see. Come on. Can I get the same one that I had for my D-Rust? No, of course not. That would be too easy.
Another owl.
RNG.
Alright. RNG. I did a D-Rust of this beforehand and ended up getting my
Hope it's only
favorite
the
draft
hours
list,
that
but
need
now
meat.
I'm on the one that's very annoying, which is I don't know what this is going to be until I hear the second song. Okay. Okay. I'm going
All the holes are full
to
now.
very quickly on my end just pull up one of these lists and see which one I got. Unfortunately, you can't see my list. It's off here to the side. But I basically wrote a very simple web page that has all the different draft lists available, has them written out in the order that you need to learn them in game. All right, so we learned the night vision
Is
draft.
that what the pair of eyes are about?
Yeah, he can't see anything, so it's just like the eyes in the darkness.
They look
All
so
right.
concerned.
Bobbin is very concerned and very sassy this entire game. Give me one second, I actually have to listen. Okay, I'm on draft list 4. Cool. All right, now that I know where I am, we are good. I literally know every song I'm going to learn for this entire game. So I have to go around, learn basically kind of how drafts work. So drafts work, you can sort of learn them from different people and objects around you. And you have to learn a certain number before the game will allow you to progress. The way progression is sort of gatekept in this game is by slowly unlocking more and more notes on the disc staff down here.
I was just about to
Grand
ask that.
screed.
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah,
that
so you can see the 3 at the bottom are all lit up. Those are the first 3 notes we have access to. And I'm going to go and walk to the door, not actually walk through the door, because that will soft
color
lock you.
changed.
Not surprising that a game like this could soft lock you.
And we got the F key.
A.
So
F's in the
now
F's in chat for everyone.
S in
F's
chat
in
for
the
the
chat.
so now we are able to leave the island because now we'll be able to cast the next sort of set of spells that are gating us. And see here, there's the tree boat. Also, here are the seagulls. If you want to, you can open this clam and feed the seagulls. There's a lot of like
Do it.
weird.
Do
I
it.
can't. I'm already on the boat.
But
More-
Schala,
I'm already on the boat.
get off
Here,
the
what I-
boat. Feed the fish. Feed
I will
the
not.
birds.
Here, what I will do if people donate with some nice donations is I will do an extra dialogue with the dragon who is the best character in the game.
Yeah, it's almost as good.
You trust me.
Okay, everyone
yes.
donate.
Yes.
Yes. Speaking of donations, do I have a moment to read a few?
Yeah, go right ahead. I'm going to be walking around a bit.
Sounds good. Well, before the run, we had a $5 donation from Kinda Nerdy Housewife saying, "Happy birthday, Bobbin." We also had a $10 donation from Absolutely Trusty saying, "Wan Fu," referencing our previous run. And we also have a $5 donation from Moon Blaze Wolf saying, "Please choose your squid level." And that's all we got for now. I'm assuming that's going to our next run for Nerdy, so that should. I actually hope we do meet that incentive.
I want you all to see the dancing squids. It's so cute, y'all. You have no idea.
Well,
Please.
we are currently $100 out of
Oh
our
my god.
goal for
All right.
275.
Listen,
so
All right.
they're not
175.
octopuses, but we need it. We need the
Yes.
squids. Do it.
Oh, all right. So, what just happened there is Bobbin just got bullied, but we skipped that cutscene. But the game still Bobbin, no, Bobbin. That's the wrong way. You can see sometimes I will be clicking where I want Bobbin to go, and Bobbin just won't listen to me. I sort of joke that this game is very much like having a cat. I will occasionally just yell at Bobbin like he is a cat, and as I try to make him go places, I actually would really love to have a great cat named Bobbin after all this.
Oh my gosh. Hey, it's Bobbin's birthday. He can do what
Yeah.
he wants.
Yeah, this trying to get him over this hill for some reason, he always gets stalled there. Anyway, but yes, donate for the squids, and also if we get some nice donations in, I will also let us have an extra conversation with the dragon because we have a little extra time. And you want me to talk to the dragon more? Trust me about this one. But in being bullied, this is a weird one for this draft. Had to make sure I got that one right. I did. Cool. So in being bullied, that we learned how to turn invisible, and then we're going to. Did I? Hey, I didn't get the the glitch. So we skipped that whole cutscene that just happened there. There were some evil machinations afoot, and I'm going to be quiet for this next section, so that way you can hear the gossip bros, who are my favorite NPCs in the game.
I'm dizzy.
Our esteemed Bishop Mandible cuts quite a figure, doesn't he?
I don't doubt that Crucible's getting tired of bowing and scraping.
If you want to, you can just sit in their room and just listen to them like gossip for a solid 5 minutes. It's great.
New donation incentive?
All right, I get to have my hand break because there's a lot of clicking that happens in this run. Oh, I can actually talk a little bit about the different play styles. Game audio is also just sort of quiet in general for this, but I think Natara can bump it up if they would like.
I certainly can. It's just when it's loud, it's quite loud.
Okay, I got you. Oh, also, there's no music in this game. I should let people know that. There's only the talking.
Yeah,
I was curious about that.
I'm not going to talk.
Why
No,
would the clerics
it's
want a scrying sphere anyway? I thought they didn't believe in the future.
Invisibility.
How's that now? Is it too loud?
Again, you won't be able to really tell until we have a cutscene, unfortunately.
Well, it was a
because
cutscene. They were talking.
All right.
Seems good to the chat.
All right, thank y'all. Yes, I thought they didn't believe in the future. Oh, well, Crucible seems to think they're up to no good. And then I haven't heard the rest of that conversation in so long, I don't know it. But those two are great, and I'm sad that's the only time we get to see them. And now I have to go deal with the NPCs I dislike.
Deal with them.
I had to go deal with the bullies again. So basically what we sort of did there is we walked all that way to look into the scrying sphere, which is basically a crystal ball. And Bobbin saw himself casting a spell, and now we have learned that spell, and we're going to go and cast it on these guys.
And all the while, we're saying goodbye to the discount Emerald City from Wizard of Oz.
I like the Emerald City. I think they did a good job on that.
Yeah, it does look pretty fancy. Very translucent.
All right. So basically, they all thought that Bobbin was a great and terrible dragon and ran away. But here, as I'm walking through my favorite vista of the game, so there actually are multiple control schemes for this game. This game actually had a pretty decent amount of accessibility for such an early game. If you want to, you can cast your drafts by clicking on the notes at the bottom, or if you prefer, you can cast your drafts via the keyboard. I am a keyboard player. And even then, with keyboard, there are two different methods you can do. You can either go through and do it via the note, like the notes match the keys. So you could do actually type C, D, E, kind of notes, or you can use your QWERTY keys as a keyboard. And that's what I do. I use the QWERTY keyboard.
There.
Also, hey, cutscene. No. Cutscene time.
I see you've noticed my little friend.
She doesn't look at all well.
She isn't, and my songs of healing don't seem to be bringing her much comfort. I wish I were better with him.
Oh, hey, I actually have to leave.
The flock is out
I was
to
taking a
pasture.
handbrake.
You'll
It's like,
find
wait,
them
no, I
there.
actually have to leave. All right.
Go forth, wizard, and may you
All right.
return safely to our
Not get
fold.
clicked back into the house. Hooray. Tempest, we're gonna do one thing, and then I'm gonna ask you a question.
All right.
Well, the first thing I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to turn these sheep green.
Wait,
Don't.
what?
Yeah. Well, we know how to dye stuff, right? Let's dye all these sheep.
I mean, green's my favorite color, but why?
So that way the dragon won't eat them.
Oh.
But guess who she will eat? And also, scream time. I have to warn everyone about the screams. And now this is the dragon. This is the best character in the game. I'm going to let her talk, and then you're going to let me know if people have been nice and donated so we can talk to her more.
Well, what
Sounds
have we
good.
here? Oh, that's what comes of being in such a blazing hurry, I guess. I thought you looked a bit scrawny. Oh, why, you'd hardly make a decent
All right.
kindling.
Have people donated during this run?
We did get a couple more donations.
Yes!
So we
All
had
right.
so first was a $5 donation from Gundam Pilot Spaz saying, "Dragon Lonely, talk to Dragon." And then we also had a $25 donation from Northern Yeti saying, "Squids."
Squids. All right. Here, we're going to have the extra conversation with the dragon because I love her. No, let me talk to her. I want to talk to her.
Have you no manners, lad? Stop staring at me.
Oh, was I staring? So sorry.
Oh, don't mind me, love. I get rather crotchety on an empty stomach.
Does that mean you're going to incinerate me then?
Incinerate you? Oh my, aren't you the foxy one? I haven't created any fire since my last mating season, and you don't want to know how many centuries ago that was. No, that's much too much heat for me these days.
You mean you can't breathe fire?
Can't? Let's just say I won't. Just between you and me, love, the stuff gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Okay. There's your bonus dragon conversation. And now we're going to have to bully her. And I apologize, Miss Dragon. I wish I didn't have to do this. So I'm going to get rid of her amazing hoard of gold. By turning it all into straw.
Put it back the way you found it, now.
And now I'm going to actually bully her. And I'm sorry, Ms. Dragon. I think you're awesome.
How does one bully a dragon?
You're going to see.
Eek!
Oh no! Oh my god!
Haven't heard the last of me! You
I just love the
cheeky
fact that she
brat!
calls him a cheeky brat, and that is the best like description of Bobbin in this entire game. Anyway, hey, we're back in some darkness. Do you know what time it is? It's time to have to walk around in some caves.
I was going to say, it's time to attack the darkness?
No, I'm not allowed. I can create a sphere of light within the darkness, during which the darkness will not bother me. Anyway, hey, here's your little tip. If you want to play this game casually, the first time you come to a fork with the doors, go through the first fork. The second time you come to a fork with the doors, go to the second fork. That's how I had to learn to remember how to do this properly. There is a way you can get around bullying the dragon. However, it would not save any time. So bullying the dragon is the faster method for solving this problem. If you go out of your way, you can also learn a draft to put her to sleep. But we don't learn that draft in the speedrun. So we do that version because it's sort of the version we can do with the least amount of draft learning. Oh yeah, there is 1% janky hit boxes in this cave. So what I'm going to be doing, I'll sort of explain this trick before I get to it. For the next trick, I'm going to try and have 2 cutscenes happen at the same time, so we get to skip the learning one. Also screaming. I didn't get it perfect, but I got it good enough. Basically, just by seeing that droplet of waterfall, you have learned the next spell. Hey, Bobbin, get over here. Bobbin, why are you not going? Bobbin! There you go. Gosh. Bobbin, please. All right. I will also, because we had a whole bunch of puns earlier, I will let Bobbin tell his favorite pun in this game.
Oh, I'm ready.
Repair
There
costs
you
must
go.
be spiral.
You know, I thought it was going to have to do with the spiral. Right.
We're gonna
Fire.
light
No,
you on
this-
fire, Bobbin.
Wait, this isn't Slay the Spire. Wait, what?
No.
Oh.
But now we're
Clever.
going to do, so hey, you know what's coming up this week? Halloween. You know what we
That's
need to do?
right.
We need to get a Halloween costume for Bobbin. Let's go do that. Also, hi, Dragon. She's still off there being angry. So this is Rusty. Rusty makes poor life choices. So he's currently taking a nap in a graveyard, which is a totally
He's fine.
like good thing to do, right? Right? No, don't do this. Please learn from Rusty. Please do not make poor life choices. Anyway, we're gonna wake him up, have a whole conversation with him, and then he's gonna go back to sleep. Because yeah, sure, that works. I hit the wrong key. I have to wait for this. I'm just gonna clear this out. Bobbin's gonna be sassy with me. There we go. Anyway, you know what would be fantastic? For Halloween, let's go as Rusty. Perfect. Look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely pitch perfect cosplay. And we're going to use this so that way we can now go to the fortress where Rusty is from. Also, shout outs to this NPC.
Hello, young nail
And now we're going to go through the... No.
About time you were coming home.
I didn't...
Been looking for
You
you.
just wanted to
Ain't
talk with him a bit
real
more.
happy.
I didn't skip his cutscene. Also, welcome to the worst screen in the game. Where they took out all the music in the game. In the VGA version here, we'll talk a little bit about version differences. They had to take out all the music so that way they could fit in the voice acting. What this meant, though, is that there's lots of really nice music in the EGA version that we never hear because of this. The music only plays during a cutscene. But all the sort of like background music got cut. Anyway, so to explain what just happened there, Bobbin's distaff got stolen by the blacksmith there. Oh, shoot. I miskeyed that. Give me 1 second. He's gonna get sassy. I'm gonna have to recast it. There we go. Okay, so distaff stolen. Bobbin thrown in jail. Bobbin fell asleep. Distaff almost burned, but then Hetchel, who we haven't really seen a lot, but Hetchel is sort of this mentor of Bobbin's, saved the distaff and slid it under his door. And now we're where we're at, where we're going to have to eavesdrop. And this is the most stressful part of the entire run. Because if I mess this up, we had to listen to a whole extra conversation.
And I guess it's serious time.
The final
Yeah, this is serious
blade
time.
Even now in the hands of our most skilled blade shaper, Your Excellency. How's it coming there, Edgewise?
I'm just putting the edge on the last sword, sir.
Good to hear it. No slacking off now. Let's get it finished.
You share with me a historic moment, Foreman. The forging of the 10,000th sword marks the end of our preparations. How much longer must I wait?
The steel will ring out its final defeat, sir. Not much longer now.
Very good then. Carry on.
It's about time.
Make sure I see the blue sparkles. Cool. So we're just gonna go and compress like 10 minutes of cutscenes into oh, not F. Put your hands down, Bobbin. All right, cool. So we have been put back in jail again. Then Bobbin's distaff gets stolen by the Bishop Mandible there. That's the guy in the green hat. We're going to look at this ball. Cobb, the guy in the brown robe, is now dead because he looked at Bobbin's face. We're going to go over here, talk to Bishop Mandible. He just released an Ancient Evil unto the world and has torn reality in twain. I'm going to go through this door. I'm going to go back out this door. A dragon is going to chase Bobbin. He's going to fall into space and scream.
More screaming.
Last 10, like, once an issue with her, I'm going to pause. Seeing a connection issue.
Yeah, your mic is also going, so.
Schala,
no.
Can you hear me? Can you
Yes.
hear me at all?
Yeah.
Stop! Oh no! Don't.
Oh no!
Don't stop the scream.
Don't. No. I'm waiting to see here.
Oh, it caught up.
It should be back. I'm just staying on this screen for like a few seconds until you tell me that I'm good.
It looks to be good.
Okay. We're good. We're almost done. So we're just going to run real fast through the end of this, okay? Okay. So anyway, yeah, so I sort of before, I don't know how much Bobby, and I was pointing at something. Stop being sassy.
Oh no, it's not moving again.
It's not moving again?
Yeah. Why do you keep doing this at the end, Loom?
I'm going to hang out in space until you tell me it's okay to move.
1 second. We're going to try something, chat. Don't worry about it. This is as intended. Enjoy your pylon. Okay. Good. As of right now, we're good, so I'd say go for it. Run. Do it.
We're going. Okay. I don't know how much of my incredibly fast conversation got cut out or not, but I can sort of recap what happened in the cathedral. Because there's a chance that a lot of that got cut off. Basically, a lot of bad stuff happened. Lots and lots of bad stuff happened. We now have to go around and fix some of the bad stuff. We're going to start by fixing some of the bad stuff via everyone's favorite problem-solving method, necromancy. So Rusty died. He was eaten by the dragon because the dragon thought that Rusty was Bobbin, and she was very upset about being bullied, and so she eats people who bully her. And you know what? Good strategy. I approve. But we had to at least go and save Rusty and be nice to him because, you know, he kind of didn't deserve that. Other people are dead. Hey, those shepherds that bullied us earlier, they're also dead. But you know, we don't care about those folks, so we're just gonna peace out of here. Bye. We just had to see that. And we're gonna keep... Yeah, there's a lot of that. So we're just gonna keep floating our way through space, closing up all these holes in reality. We tend to use the draft for this. You can also reverse the open draft to make it into a closed draft. Didn't talk too much about reversing drafts, but you know what? We're already at the end of the game. That was a dude that we didn't even talk to in the speed run. Come on, Bobbin, you can get there.
Maybe I should stand a bit closer.
Maybe Bobbin should stand a bit closer.
No, I mean, it's fine. If you stick around in there, he has some real dramatic talk as he dies. And it's great, thanks a lot, NPC we never see in the speedrun, so we just ignore him. So we've learned the B note, and we're going to get to what is supposed to be the emotional climax of the game. Bobbin this whole time has been searching for his mom. His mom is a swan, by the way. Don't think too hard about it. And we're going to see if we can skip talking to Bobbin's mom. So come on, can we do it? Are we going to skip it? Do we not talk to mom? Do we not talk to mom? We didn't talk to mom!
Swan Mom!
Bye, Swan Mom!
Mother.
Yes, bye, Swan Mom. Swan Mom is actually an amazing character. She's super great, but she takes up a bunch of time if we get stuck talking to her. Anyway,
Blaze lied to me saying that the mom was a squid.
No,
but
mom is a
want
swan.
to donate. We
Okay,
want to donate anyway.
Donate for the squids. Okay, it's time for the end of the game. Are you ready? So this is Hetchel. I told you she's our mentor. She's also a swan. This is Chaos. That's the bad guy that we skipped over, like where she broke out of like between the different sort of planes of reality and going around and wreaking heck. We're sort of in this sort of battle with her, kind of. Don't worry about it. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to destroy the Loom. Doing this is something you should not do, is a bad thing, but we have to split reality in half to save it from chaos. Don't worry about it. We have now unlocked the final note, which is high C.
Leaving so soon, Weaver.
And we're going to do the final spell, and I'll call when time is. So, last spell of the game. I-R-E-Q. And that's time! Bobbin also becomes a swan. He's gonna fly off with the fabric of reality. And there was going to be sequels. That didn't happen. Don't worry about it. So this is the end of Loom. Everyone becomes a swan. We fly off with reality. We go into this beautiful moon. Swan Lake music plays, and then there's credits. And thank you all for putting up with the technical issues and whatnot. We're still glad we were able to bring you this game. Please play Loom casually. Is my main advice. Like I said, we skipped through all the amazing story, all the amazing voice acting. This is one of the very first fully voice-acted games ever, and it's still fantastic to this day. Like back in 1992, to let you know when this game came out with full voice acting on CD. Anyway, also Tempest, thank you so much for going along with me on this very wild ride. Thank you, chat, for the donations. Can you tell me one thing though? How close are we to dancing squids? I need to know this. I need the dancing squids in my life.
Okay, well, we are currently at $125. We only need $150 left. May I propose a donation train? I feel we will definitely be able to get there if we do.
Ooh, squid donation train, y'all. I think y'all can do it. Y'all have been super fantastic and amazing and generous. We are already so close to that first marathon goal we have of $5,000. I think we can get there, and I would love to get there in support of adorable dancing squids. So thank you all again. Thank you very much to Natara, our wonderful restreamer. Who did our best to work out all the tech issues as best we could. And thank you, Tempest, as well. And I've been SchalaKitty. I'm going to go back to sort of being around in the background. But you will hear me again tonight for a couple of runs later on, which I'll be hosting some late night runs. One of my favorite things to do.
You will also be seeing me later this week on Thursday with Mega Man Extreme 2, so if you all are curious about that run, feel free to tune in at 5 Eastern. I'm more than looking forward to showing that off, and maybe if we do meet the squid goal, I would very appreciate it if you could also consider contributing to that goal. That we could turn my run to 100%. And y'all want to see the Hadouken Shoryuken, right?
Heck yes. All right.
You're also never going to see me again. That's it. I'm gone. Natara, out! No, I'll be back later. Okay, bye, friends.